Hello and welcome to path 3 of Ascalonian Catacombs. This path actually is soloable by an elementalist, at least I could do it like that. And if you're interested in that, just let me know, I can show you some tips and tricks. Again, this path starts off like the others with a Spider Queen and then with Cola. This is not that interesting, but actually if you solo it, it is kind of hard because you have to like ranger and you have to clear all of this on your own, but it is very much doable. The part with these gravelings is actually skippable. If you use stealth you can just walk past them, but if you don't have a group that is really good with it, just don't do it. The ranger you see in the group actually trolled us quite a lot, especially at the end boss, but we still managed to somehow do it. Cola is nothing special, just DPS, avoid his attack and we're good to go. We're going to run east again, just like we did in path 2, but this time we're just gonna run a slightly different way. We're just gonna run straight on and skip this little group of enemies. Just rush past them, dodge them, whatever you can, and just run all the way into the back of the room, as they will de-aggro there. In this room actually you have to defend 2 essence collectors, and there will be different types of hills spawning which you will have to destroy. They're always in the exact same order and position at the same percentage that you can see in the top right corner. This is like the most difficult part if you solo it. Just get to know when a burrow spawns at what position and where you can actually take a bit of time and where you have to really be fast, as there will be elites spawning. You will also have to use buff food and stuff like that to actually solo it. And the thing is, as they nerfed Ice Bow, it is even harder, and I'm not that sure if it's still soloable, but it should be. And that was the last one. Now we're done. We can already go to this like door stuff thing and prepare for the next run. We're also going to skip the next room because it's just not worth it fighting. Just run past all the enemies, dodge them, and don't worry, it's normal that you get transformed into this Ascalonian ghost form. As you can see, you can just run past these spider hatchlings. Just make sure to dodge their attacks a bit, as the poison will stack up and hurt you quite a lot. Now in this room we will have to destroy burrows again. There will be one spawning right on the right side of the screen right now. One person has to run all the way to this guy to make them spawn. You can solo them, just make sure that you stay in motion, as you can kite these things around, so one person alone can actually destroy these burrows. Just run in the circle as I do, and then you're good to go. If you split, you can actually do this room very fast. Just make sure to coordinate it a bit with your group. and make sure that you're not going to pull the aggro of all of these things, as that might kill your group. So just make sure you communicate in the chat, but that's not too hard of a thing to do. These last two burrows, it's very important that you're not going to run straight to the next burrow, as you will pull aggro and pull this whole group of hatchlings and gravelings with you, and that makes it a lot harder. So just rely on your group to kill the last burrow, or try and de-aggro, and then help your group out. Okay, so now you just want to go to this waypoint, and it's basically exactly the same run as in path 2 and path 1, excuse me. Just run all the way into the back, make sure the NPCs come with you, as you now have 2, and you really need Warmaster Grass, as he will protect you at the final boss, and it's really essential that you have him close to you, as otherwise you will get wrecked by the end boss. Now that all your NPCs are there, you can start in the boss fight. It doesn't really matter where you fight him, just make sure that the gravelings de-aggro. As you can see, we just kicked our ranger because he's been trolling. He made the fight pretty much impossible for us. What this enemy does is he basically knocks you down, and when he starts screaming, the ceiling will fall down. So you basically get 2-shot. To avoid that, just stay close to Warmaster Grass, as he will create a bubble you can stand in, and where no ceiling parts can drop into. The thing with this Colossus Rumblus is he knocks you out of this bubble, so be careful a bit with that. And you're done. This is path 3. If you want to know how to solo this part, just leave a comment and leave a like. Make sure to subscribe, and see you in the next video.